Hello, food lovers! Welcome to a brand new culinary adventure where we celebrate the flavors, stories, and traditions that make food so much more than just a meal. Today, I'm thrilled to introduce you to a dish that's close to my heart and beloved by many across the world. Today we're traveling to the vibrant and diverse land of South Africa to discover Bobotie, pronounced Bobotie. South Africa is a country known for its breathtaking landscapes, rich history, and of course its incredible food culture. Bobotie stands out as one of its most iconic dishes, a true reflection of the nation's melting pot of influences. This isn't just any meal, it's a South African classic, a dish that's been lovingly passed down through generations. Imagine families gathering in cozy kitchens, sharing laughter and stories as they prepare this special dish together. Bobotie is often at the center of these cherished moments, bringing people together and creating memories that last a lifetime. Picture a casserole that's both comforting and exciting, a blend of sweet and savory flavors with gentle spices and a golden, creamy custard topping that's simply irresistible. The first time you see Bobotie, you'll notice its beautiful golden crust, which hints at the deliciousness waiting inside. At its heart, Bobotie is a baked casserole made with minced meat, usually beef or lamb, simmered gently with fragrant spices and a touch of sweetness from dried fruit like raisins or apricots. The mixture is then topped with a silky custard made from eggs and milk, which bakes to a golden perfection. Every ingredient plays a role in creating the dish's unique character, from the earthy spices to the subtle sweetness of the fruit. As Bobotie bakes, your kitchen fills with the mouth-watering aroma of curry, cinnamon, and a hint of fruit. The scent is warm and inviting, promising a meal that's both comforting and full of flavor. It's the kind of smell that draws everyone to the kitchen, eager for a taste. When it's ready, the top turns golden and puffy, while the mince below stays moist, juicy, and packed with flavor. The contrast between the creamy custard and the savory filling is what makes Bobotie so special. Each bite is a harmony of savory meat, sweet chutney, plump dried fruit, and warm spices. The flavors are perfectly balanced, never too sweet, never too spicy, making Bobotie a dish that appeals to all ages and palates. It's often enjoyed with a dollop of fruity chutney on the side, which adds a tangy brightness to every mouthful. Traditionally, Bobotie is served with fluffy yellow rice, often tinted with turmeric, and a variety of sambals, fresh, zesty salads made from tomato, onion, and cucumber. These sides add color, crunch, and freshness, turning the meal into a true feast for the senses. But Bobotie is more than just food. It's a symbol of South Africa's diverse heritage and the spirit of togetherness. Whether enjoyed at a family dinner or a festive community gathering, it brings people from all walks of life to the same table, sharing stories and traditions. The dish itself is a beautiful blend of influences from Africa, Asia, and Europe, each culture adding its own touch to the recipe over centuries. The spices, the custard, the dried fruit all come together in a dish that's uniquely South African, yet universally comforting. Making and sharing Bobotie is an act of love and hospitality. It's about welcoming others, celebrating heritage, and creating moments of joy around the table. Every time you prepare Bobotie, you're taking part in a tradition that spans generations. So, are you ready to explore this amazing dish with me? Let's dive into the world of Bobotie, discover its secrets, and bring a taste of South Africa into your own kitchen. Every great dish has a story, a tapestry woven from the threads of history, culture, and the people who lovingly prepare it. Bobotie, South Africa's beloved comfort food, is no exception. Its journey from distant shores to the heart of South African homes is as fascinating as the flavors that fill each bite. Bobotie's tale is as rich as its flavors, layered, complex, and deeply satisfying. This dish is more than just a meal. It's a living memory of migration, adaptation, and the blending of worlds. Its origins trace back to the 17th century, when the Dutch East India Company established a vital trading post at the Cape of Good Hope. The Cape became a crossroads for sailors, traders, and settlers from across the globe, each bringing their own culinary traditions and ingredients. People from Indonesia, Malaysia, and Europe arrived, carrying with them not only their hopes and dreams, but also their treasured spices and family recipes. In the bustling kitchens of the Cape, these diverse influences began to blend with local African traditions, creating something entirely new. The name Bobotie is believed to have its roots in the Indonesian word bobotak, a spiced meat dish wrapped in banana leaves. As these flavors mingled with those of the Cape, the dish began to transform, taking on a unique South African identity. Cape Malay cooks, renowned for their skillful use of spices, adapted the recipe with local ingredients. They added fragrant curry powders, sweet dried fruits like raisins and apricots, and aromatic bay leaves, creating a harmony of sweet and savory that defines Bobotie today. Later, Dutch settlers contributed their own twist by introducing the creamy egg custard topping. This golden layer, gently baked until just set, adds a delicate richness and a beautiful contrast to the spiced meat beneath. Over generations, Bobotie evolved, passed down from parent to child, each family adding their own special touch. It became a symbol of togetherness, a dish that brings people of all backgrounds to the table to share stories, laughter, and tradition. When you eat Bobotie, you're not just enjoying a delicious meal, you're tasting centuries of cultural fusion, resilience, and creativity. Each bite is a celebration of the many hands and hearts that shaped it. Today, Bobotie stands as a delicious reminder of South Africa's complex, colorful past. A dish that honors its diverse roots and continues to bring people together, one flavorful forkful at a time. What makes Bobotie so special? It's the combination of simple ingredients that create something spectacular. The star is minced beef or lamb, cooked with mild curry powder, turmeric, and a hint of cinnamon or nutmeg. Sweetness comes from apricot jam or chutney and sultanas or dried apricots. A slice of bread soaked in milk keeps the mince tender. Sautéed onions, garlic, and a splash of vinegar add depth and tang. Fragrant bay leaves infuse the dish as it bakes. Finally, a custard of eggs, milk, and turmeric crowns the casserole, creating a golden, creamy topping. Before we begin, let's take a moment to gather all our ingredients. This is the heart of mise en place, a French term that means everything in its place. It's a simple step that transforms cooking from a stressful scramble into a smooth, enjoyable process. When you have everything ready and within reach, you can focus on the flavors and the fun, not on searching for that missing spice. For the mince, you'll need 1 kilogram of beef or lamb mince. Choose whichever you prefer for your Bobotie. Add to that 1 large onion, which brings sweetness and depth, and 2 garlic cloves for a gentle aromatic kick. These are the building blocks of your dish, providing a rich, savory base. Next, measure out 2 tablespoons of mild curry powder and 1 teaspoon of turmeric. The curry powder is what gives Bobotie its signature warmth and gentle spice, while turmeric adds not only flavor but also a beautiful golden hue. You'll also need 3 tablespoons of apricot jam or chutney. This touch of sweetness balances the spices and adds a subtle fruity note that makes Bobotie so unique. For a hint of chewiness and tang, gather 1/2 cup of sultanas or dried apricots and 2 tablespoons of vinegar. Don't forget 1 slice of white bread. This will be soaked in milk to give the Bobotie its classic tender texture. You'll also need 1 cup of milk, 1 egg, and 4 bay leaves. Season with salt and pepper to taste. The bay leaves are especially important. They infuse the dish with a subtle aromatic fragrance that's unmistakable in traditional Bobotie. For the custard topping, set aside 2 eggs, 1 cup of milk, a pinch of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. This custard forms a creamy golden layer that's the hallmark of a great Bobotie. Start by soaking your bread in milk until it's soft, then gently squeeze out the excess. Chop your onions finely so they melt into the mince as it cooks, releasing their sweetness. Carefully measure out your spices and set them aside in small bowls. This way, you can add them quickly when the time comes, ensuring even flavor throughout the dish. Arrange all your ingredients in bowls or on plates, grouping them by when you'll use them. This not only keeps your workspace tidy, but also helps you stay organized as you cook. With everything prepped and ready, you'll feel confident and in control, just like a professional chef. Cooking becomes a joy when you're not rushing or searching for ingredients. Don't underestimate the bay leaves. They're small but mighty, lending a signature aroma that will fill your kitchen as the Bobotie bakes. And remember, the turmeric in the custard isn't just for color, it adds a gentle earthiness that ties the whole dish together. With your ingredients prepped, your kitchen organized, and your confidence high, you're ready for a smooth, enjoyable cooking experience. Let's dive in and start making Bobotie. Time to cook. Heat oil in a large pan over medium heat. Sauté the chopped onion until soft and translucent, about 5 minutes. Add garlic and cook for another minute. Stir in the minced meat, breaking it up and browning it all over. Sprinkle in curry powder and turmeric, toasting the spices for extra aroma. Mix in apricot jam or chutney, vinegar, and sultanas or dried apricots. Squeeze excess milk from the soaked bread, crumble it into the mince, and stir. Remove from heat, beat 1 egg, and mix it in to bind the filling. Season with salt and pepper. Your kitchen should smell incredible. This is the heart of Bobotie, rich, spiced, and ready for the next step. Let's assemble the casserole. Preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius, 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Lightly grease a medium oven-proof dish. Spoon the mince mixture in, pressing it down evenly. Smooth the surface for even baking. Arrange bay leaves on top for that classic aroma. The bay leaves will infuse the custard as it bakes. Set the dish aside while you prepare the custard topping. We're almost ready to bake. Now for the crowning touch, the golden custard. In a bowl, whisk 2 eggs with 1 cup milk, a pinch of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon turmeric. Use the milk from soaking the bread for extra flavor. Whisk until smooth and pale yellow. Pour the custard evenly over the mince and bay leaves. The turmeric will give the topping a beautiful golden color. The bay leaves may float. Let them peek through for a classic look. Your bobotie is assembled and ready for the oven. Bake until the custard is set and golden, about 35-40 minutes. Get ready for a true South African masterpiece. In South Africa, bobotie is more than a meal, it's a taste of home and heritage. It's the centerpiece of family gatherings and celebrations. Sharing bobotie is sharing a piece of our culture and heart. Its casserole style makes it perfect for feeding a crowd. The dish brings people together, blending sweet, savory, and spicy flavors, just like our diverse nation. It's the ultimate comfort food, warming both body and soul. Bobotie is rustic yet elegant, simple to make but impressive to serve. It's a national treasure found in homes and restaurants alike. For South Africans, one bite brings memories of home, wherever we are. It's a delicious story we're always proud to share. Cooking food from around the world lets you travel without leaving your kitchen. Trying bobotie is more than following a recipe. It's an adventure in flavor and culture. Don't be afraid to try new ingredients or combinations. That's where the magic happens. Sharing a homemade bobotie introduces your friends and family to South Africa's warmth. Food connects us, breaking barriers and building bridges. By cooking bobotie, you join a tradition cherished for centuries. Let your kitchen be your passport. Start with bobotie, then explore the world's flavors. Every dish tells a story and brings us closer together. Happy cooking!